Hi guys! I hope you guys are having a wonderful day so far. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. And thank you guys so much for joining me today. Today's video is going to be about the makeup brands that I feel like they need to pull some stunts before it is too late. Now, after Charlotte Russe got shut down, I feel like, you know what, let's do like a makeup version of it, because I feel like these days YouTube has like this very strong pull when it comes to any brand. So we live in a day where everything is totally different. This is the reason why I feel like influencers are being paid high, is because they really do help with a business. Let's go ahead and start with the drugstore first, and then after that we're gonna move on to the prestige items. Now, the first drugstore brand that I can think of that needs to pull a stunt before it is too late, you're probably already thinking about it as well, is Coastal Scents. Back then, there are so many makeup tutorials. It's all about makeup tutorial. Like, reviewing stuff is not really a thing back then. So every makeup tutorial that I watch, they have Coastal Scents. And I can remember when I was young, I was so jealous. It's something that I feel like I can't afford. But now, I have all these makeup collection, and it's a brand that I actually personally forgot. So what went wrong? I have no, you know what? I actually checked their Instagram today, and they gave away a lot of palettes. It says here, let me just read what it says in the Instagram, okay? Lucky you, get your free revealed 3 eyeshadow palette today. Use coupon code LUCKYYOU at checkout. No purchase necessary. Shipping charges applies. Now, let me tell you, this is actually a good move. Like, I'm not saying that the palettes are about to expire, but they're not selling. But this is such a good promotion for their palettes. It's going to keep everything moving instead of just being stuck in the factory. If I was Coastal Scents, I would collaborate with an OG YouTuber and call it like, I don't know, flashback collection, I don't know, something like that. Like, and I'm actually looking at their Instagram right now. It really needs some work. Like, we need to get something done before it's too late. Like artists' photos, like the photos of whoever uses your palette or products. I think that will definitely help a lot. Just be touch base with your clients. It's, you know, we need more of like that. I also check all of the photos that are tagged with this company, and I haven't seen a single photo that their Instagram liked. Like, somebody needs to have like a dedicated employee with this Instagram. You're probably gonna laugh at me, but Instagram is so powerful right now. Like, literally, look at Fashion Nova. Look at Fashion Nova. I mean, look at Tarte, look at, you know, these other brands. Like, I feel like somebody is so dedicated to their Instagram account and do all the jobs. They were liking, they're commenting, they're, you know, they're looking out, like they're there. Like, they want to know what's the business, what's going on. Next brand that I think that they need to pull a stunt before it's too late. Now, I'm just talking about the makeup, okay? Because I'm absolutely sure a lot of people use their like skincare products. I'm talking about the Pacifica makeup. So I go at every Ulta, and you probably have seen me before, I don't know, but I go around the Inland Empire to you know, because I represent a skincare line. I like the fact that their ingredients are actually clean. It's perfect for those who have sensitive skin, but I haven't seen anybody touch the makeup at all. Like, I really don't. To tell you guys honestly, I always see them in the clearance section at Ulta all the time. Now, the next drugstore brand that I feel like needs to pull a stunt before it's too late is Rimmel London. Now, I know. They really have good products, and I can feel that they are trying, because I can see them releasing these fun, affordable palettes, and I have heard so many good things about it. But the thing is that nobody talks about it. So I feel like even though the products are really good, and if nobody talks about it, it's gonna go bye-bye, because it's so hard in this makeup industry, because if there's something new that a YouTuber or influencer talks about, they get excited and obsessed with it, and then the other products that are not being endorsed to us, they are going to be like forgotten. And it's just so sad, because I love their foundation, I love their concealer, I love their translucent powder. It is amazing. Now, have you guys ever noticed that they are not at Ulta anymore? Not even online. They're not even selling it at Ulta.com anymore. Like, they're clearly pulled out. But they are still in every, like, CVS, you know, Walmart. You can still see it there. And I'm so glad that they are still there because they are such a good brand. And I do hope that something happens for Rimmel London or all of these brands that I'm going to mention today. I'm just really lost for words. I just really love Rimmel London, and I hope that they stick around with us for a very long time because I can feel like they are trying. Now, moving on to the next brand. Now, this brand, just like Pacifica, they also have like a skincare type of it. They're very famous with a body wash and a lotion because they're like so good. Now, I'm talking about the Soap and Glory makeup. Has anybody heard about them? Yes, they do have makeup. If you guys do not know, they do have makeup. I actually use their lip gloss plumpers and I really do like them. And you know what? Every time I'm at Ulta, I just notice one thing with their entire makeup line. It is full of dust and it's always on sale. I'm gonna leave it at that. I think their products are cute, but some of the eyeshadows are like okay, but I'm just gonna leave it as it is. Most of their makeup line at Ulta, every time I go there, is full of dust and it's always on sale. So the next brand that I think that needs to pull a stunt is Sonia Kashuk. If I have pronounced that incorrectly, I really do apologize. Don't get like offended in any way because I know people can be like so extra these days. I just think that their brushes are really good, but believe it or not, I'm a makeup addict myself, but I don't find myself buying these makeup items that they have, or even their brushes now. Like, I know that they have like good quality makeup brushes, but ever since Morphe happened, ever since BH Cosmetics happened, of course these brushes are like so affordable and you know, they're also good. I feel like that's one of the reasons why it just, you know, this brand just stayed quiet. Now, the next drugstore brand that I feel like needs to pull a stunt is Almay. Now, Almay may have a different target market. It's probably not for like super millennial people, but I must say that compared to like all of the products that they have, I feel like it's, oh my gosh, don't get offended. I feel like some of their products really doesn't excite me. Like every time I look at it, I was like in the back of my head, like who approved this? Something like that, no offense. But I did try their eyeshadow squad, the one that has like different finishes like glitter, matte, satin, and you know, it has like different texture in one, or finish in one shadow. I think that concept is cute, but some of their shadow squad it doesn't have any payoff. Some has like really good payoff, so it's like a hit and miss. But I really feel that Almay is trying, but they have been very quiet for a really long time. But since they are still at Ulta and they're still almost everywhere, however, from time to time they, you know, they have these promotions, and then I always see Almay on a clearance section at Target and at Walmart. When I went to Walmart, there was this clearance boxes, right? I feel like almost half of it is Almay. But anyway, I just noticed that this is one of those brands that are like so quiet. So I feel like in conclusion, since they are still at Ulta and they are still everywhere, even though they have all of these clearance deals going on, I feel like they're still in the game somehow. I feel like whoever is buying Almay has been their client for a very long time, and they do have like a staple of products that they get. So I wish them the best, and I hope they stick around till I use their foundations because I'm so interested. Now, next brand, let's move on to the prestige brands. Now, the first one that I can think of that needs to pull a stunt before it's too late is The Balm. Now, The Balm is actually really, really cute, and I love their products. I have some of their palettes, and I actually had like a luminizer back then, but it accidentally fell and it cracked. Now I can't use it anymore. I had to throw it out. It's really sad because it came from my sister, and I value that so much, but I have butterfingers. Every time they release something, the concept is just beautiful. It's just so cute. It's fun, you know, the packaging and all that, but like, I don't know what's going on with them lately. They have been very quiet. I think their liquid lipstick is phenomenal as well, but it's not moving anymore. I feel like they have been very quiet for a really long time. Though I am checking other YouTubers and I can see that they do send PR to them by time to time and they're actually very generous, but like nobody talks about them anymore. I actually looked into their website to see what's new, what's up, like, you know, I just noticed that they actually don't have those very fun, colorful palettes. Maybe that's just them. They wanted to stick with like the warm, the cool, you know, like the colors, we already saw them. I think that's the reason why they need to like include fun colors. Look at Tarte. Before they don't even do like very colorful ones, but now they're releasing palettes. They're following the trend. Now, I'm actually looking at the website and most of the eyeshadows that they have are cool and warm, that's it. But they don't have that eyeshadow palette that has like a lot of fun colors. Now, I think that's one of the reasons why. I mean, at this time, a lot of people want something that is so fun, glittery, because that's what people want now. Like, people don't stick with like just browns and blacks and silver and gray anymore, you know? But now when it comes to like makeup, everybody's like open. You know, makeup now is for everybody, not just for like celebrities, and everybody does like blue, shadow green. Now, another brand that I personally think that needs to do something before it's too late is Bare Minerals or Bare Essentials. Now, I can remember when mineral powders were the thing or the shit. Bare Minerals is at its top game. Like, everybody wanted them. Now, I don't really use it because I feel like for a foundation I wanted something that's pressed, but I do have like some powders that is like a little similar to Bare Minerals, just like my Clinique powder. But I just noticed that every time they release a palette, it's just, they have their own market. Let me just put it that way. Like, they have their own thing going on. Now, after the mineral powder craze stopped, I feel like Bare Minerals was like so quiet after that. They have tried multiple times to like release eyeshadow palettes, but when I look at the eyeshadow palettes, it's not for like this generation, you know what I mean? Because like what I mentioned, things are changing and they're changing fast. Everybody wants glitter, everybody wants color now. Now, I really do think that their eyeshadow palettes are amazing. It's sad because nobody talks about it. But like, I feel like if it wasn't for the vendors that they have at Ulta, it's really going to struggle. Now, there are vendors, I know for a fact that they have reduced the hours for the vendors that they have. I personally know a vendor myself because I was used to be a vendor. Oh, did you hear that? I just cracked. So anyway, enough of that. I just noticed that if it wasn't for the vendors that they have, it's going to stop pushing. Now, if you guys do not know, when you go inside Ulta, you may not know because you might think that they actually work for Ulta. If they are staying in one specific place, then they are probably working for that brand. Now, you see vendors from Clinique, you see vendors from Tarte, you see vendors from IT Cosmetics. Now, if you hear somebody talking to like only one specific brand, then that you already know that they work for that one company. Now, I feel like if it wasn't for the vendor of like Bare Minerals, it's going to stop selling. But I really do think that they have like amazing products, and I do feel like they have a market of their own. But I don't think that they have new customers. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like they have their loyal customers, but I certainly don't think that they have new customers. Like, I get it, their concept is more of like being natural, neutral, whatever. But like, again, like what I mentioned, it's not the thing anymore. We have a different market now. Now, since I have mentioned Clinique while I was talking about Bare Minerals, let's talk about Clinique because it is also on my list. Now, you will notice this, guys. In some Ulta branches, there's not only like one representative, there's 2 representatives. And I know that some Ultas have 3 representatives as well. And I know because, like what I mentioned, I travel to all of the Ultas, and the reason why they have a lot of vendors, you guessed it right, because they need to like sell, okay? Like, I'm not saying like it's like a bad thing. I mean, I love Clinique. I have used some of their moisturizers, but when it comes to like my aging skin, I want something that is stronger. Some of my moisturizers, they would really, or serums, cost like $150 or something like that, these peptide serums for tightening, because I believe in skincare. Some people don't believe in skincare, but I have seen people, you know, actual guests that has like these skincare routines, and it really, in my opinion, it really does pay off. So to me, just stick with whatever you're comfortable with, but for me, since I have like aging skin, I wanted something more. I personally think that Patrick Starr really helped Clinique sell a lot when he started using the Take the Day Off cleansing balm in his channel. But other than that, other than the cleansing balm, what else is, you know, what else is there for Clinique? Like, I have seen that they actually released this palette that has like a blush, highlight, and contour, and I love it. I really love that, but like not a lot of people are talking about it. But I really do think that Clinique has really good products, and I do think that they also have a client of their own, but like people would always think that Clinique is for like mature skin, but I don't think so. I really do think that they have like a lot of good products out there, but I think that their vendors also help them the most to like sell. Another prestige brand that I can think of that needs to do something is Mally Beauty. Now, it has been a very long time, ever since I started to work for MAC inside Ulta. They are there, and you know what? Their whole like shelf doesn't have any product. They usually only have like 3 pieces of a product in their shelf, and there's pretty much nothing there. And I feel sad because could you imagine the amount of like, how much do they pay for the products to be in the store and it's not selling? Like, the products would stay there for a very long time untouched, and it's just collecting dust. Now, I recently looked it up, and then Mally Beauty is not on the Ulta website anymore. However, they are still selling it on their website. So they do have like some products that I really wanted to try, which is the eyeshadow palette. I think the colors are amazing, and they are actually very pigmented, but I feel like it's too late for me to grab them. So some Ultas may still have it, but I did look it up on the website and it's still not there anymore. So let me know your thoughts about Mally Beauty. I wanted to know if you have tried that brand or if you have used them before. What I feel like, if only Mally Beauty has like a vendor inside the store, it could have survived. But sad to say, they're not at Ulta anymore. No, your Ulta may still have it, but I looked it up online and they're not there anymore, because back then I can clearly remember when I was working there, they barely have any stock in their shelves, and I was like wondering, like, dang it, for like a month, how many items could just, like, it's not selling. And come to think of it, it was like that for many, not even like months, for like years, and it's not selling. And could you imagine the amount that you are paying for that one spot inside Ulta and you're not even selling anything? It's horrible, and it's sad to say, like, it always like collect dust, and like feel sorry about it, but like, yeah. Another brand that I can think of that needs to pull a stunt is Lipstick Queen. Now, I have been seeing Lipstick Queen every freaking where. It's kind of sad because their lipsticks are amazing, but they are slowly, it's sad to say, but they are slowly dying. Now, you see all of these videos about TJ Maxx, Ross, Burlington, la 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 la. They're everywhere for just $6 and all that. Their lip liners are good, their lipsticks are good, but it's just slowly going bye-bye. They have released new items over the holidays, but I feel like it's I don't know what's going on. Now, another lip product company that you're probably thinking as well in the back of your head is Nude Sticks. Now, I know that they have a vendor as well. Now, Nude Sticks, to me, it's a very well-priced product, because I know for a fact that it comes along with in a tin can, like with a mirror on it, like a sharpener or something like that. The whole gig when it comes to the lips. It's definitely one of the best lip products that you will ever try. I feel like their lip products has like primer built on it, and it lasts for a very long time. It's moisturizing. It's really good. I feel like, but then again, like, nobody buys them. I don't know why. They do have like new items, but I hope they stick around, because I absolutely love their lip products. If I can only collect them, but like, I'm not like a lip person, you know? I'm more like an eyeshadow palette person, but like, I hope they stick around because their products are amazing. Definitely so comfortable with the lips, and their colors are beautiful. It just doesn't have the recognition that they deserve. Back then, a lot of people have been using or talking about these products, but like, it stopped. People stopped talking about it. Now, the next brand that I would like to discuss about that really needs to do something because they're so good that I don't want them to leave the game is Carol or Lorac. Now, I can still remember the very first palette that I have from them. It's like they're one of their like mega palettes, like the jumbo one with the white packaging. The shades or the eyeshadows in that pan or that palette is amazing, and it does the job like super quick. The quality of their eyeshadows is so good, I can't even stress that enough, but people just stopped buying them. If you guys noticed, they did try to like release new eyeshadow palettes, but I have no idea who's behind all of the color choices in their line, but it's not working out. They did release new palettes. I think that was like last year. They released like a lot of different palettes, but guess what? I saw them all at Nordstrom. It's so frustrating because it's such a good brand that they really need to like step up the, like I get it, you want to stick with your like whole neutrals thing going on, but like what I'm trying to say is that this is a different market now. Everybody wants glitter, everybody wants to have a little bit of fun in their life, and you can just, if you want to stick with your neutrals, maybe create a palette that has like neutrals and then half of it is like more of like a very vibrant color, you know, but like it's sad because their eyeshadows are really, really good, and it's actually one of the eyeshadows that I would highly recommend if you're doing something professionally. It's something that you could definitely use without, it's not going to let you down, but unfortunately, if you're not really following the trends, and I just don't hear anybody talking about it anymore. Like, it just stopped. Like, all of a sudden, like, where's Lorac? Like, where's Lorac at? Like, I'm not certain if they have, like, very loyal customers, but I can feel like somehow they are struggling. I've been seeing them at Nordstrom regularly. I don't know why. And then I can remember that their holiday collection was actually so good and it's so affordable, but nobody likes it. Remember Beauty and the Beast, like they released that collaboration and the colors inside is like, that's probably the reason why I didn't buy it. At first I was like so excited, and then all of a sudden I saw the shades inside and I was like what I said, it's a different world now. It's a different market now. Like everybody's like more creative now than before. And I mean, just look at the other brands. They're like leveling it up, like releasing new trendy stuff. Like I feel like it really needs to go on that road. You can keep the classic ones, you know, I know some people would still buy that, but like, come on, let's work it out, you know, something fun. Another brand that I actually love that nobody else talks about is Laura Geller. Now they need to do something before it's too late, because it's sad because their products are actually really good. I feel like I've been saying this for the past 30 minutes or 20 minutes, but like Laura Geller, oh my gosh. Guys, if you have not tried any Laura Geller blush or face powder or anything like that, like their highlighters are good, but now when you look at the Ulta website, they are usually on sale. Like look, Big Gelato Swirl, $18 before $26. Their blush is on sale from $28 to $16. Oh my gosh, almost everything is on sale. Their Balance It and Bright Powder, these are good products, but I feel like there was never, oh my gosh, can't believe I'm saying this, but like, was there ever a time they're not on a hot buy? I don't know, maybe it's just me, but they're like, even their concealers are so good, and now it just stopped selling. Like I know a vendor before that works for Laura Geller, and now they don't work for that company anymore. I don't know what happened, but they stopped having vendors, which is really sad because they should have vendors to endorse their products to people to start selling it again, because I must say that the Laura Geller ones are really good, and I'm actually a fan of it. Like I really am a fan of it, and it has high ratings too. So I feel like, oh my gosh, I hope they don't go out of business, because I can't even stress it enough. It's a good brand. So another makeup brand that I feel like it has just, it was at its peak and all of a sudden it dropped is Kat Von D. This is no secret. All of our products are out there on sale half off. Now, I think the reason why this brand is suffering is because not of the fact of its marketing strategy, it's because of the drama that revolves around it and the person behind it. So I'm just gonna leave it like that. Another brand that I think that needs to do something from the prestige line is NARS. Orgasm Blush. That's it. Thank you. Next. Now, these two prestige brands, I feel like they are very much likely on top of their game back then, and I'm talking about Makeup Forever and Inglot. I feel like if you are a pro makeup artist back then, there's never a time that you don't have any Makeup Forever or Inglot in your kit, aside from MAC. But like, it's been very quiet lately for these brands. I don't know what happened. Their eyeshadows are good. Their single eyeshadows are good. I have nothing else to say about it. They do have products that perform so good professionally, but like, it just stopped. In some other countries, I've been seeing people still using or talking about Makeup Forever. They do have like a lot of events and Inglot as well, but not in the US. I don't see them anymore. Maybe they are doing very good in other countries, but in the US I feel like nobody even talks about them anymore. Though these two brands have really good products, but again, they have been very quiet. So I still think that even though they are suffering, they still have like a market of their own in some other countries. That's probably the reason why their stores survive, you know. You're probably gonna wonder like, why is MAC not on your list? Because I believe that MAC, even though they have suffered like 3 years or 4 years ago, I can remember like I have met one person that used to work for a MAC Pro store and she got let go, and then after that she was offered a position at Ulta for MAC as well. I can remember that they did suffer a lot when it comes to the sales, so they have to let people go, all that drama. Anyway, I feel like MAC for the past 2 years have redeemed themselves. The decision that they have joined Ulta is the best decision ever, because I feel like if they do not do that, everything is going to go down. So it's nice because it opened opportunities for a lot of people who wants to work for MAC, but basically if you work for MAC inside Ulta, you're considered as like an Ulta employee as well. So not like MAC, you know what I mean? But I really do think that MAC has redeemed themselves. They have been, that MAC Patrick Star collaboration was such a hit. I truly believe that, and their sales are really good. And come to think of the fact that they have like 3 people in one MAC booth inside an Ulta, it definitely helped a lot when it comes to their sales. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. I really think that MAC had redeemed themselves from like, they have went down there, and now I feel like they're slowly going back where they are supposed to be. That is pretty much it for today, guys. Let me know if I have missed a brand or if I have not mentioned something that you think that needs to pull a stunt before it's too late on the comment box down below, because I love talking to you guys. And if you like these types of videos, make sure you hit the like button. It helps me out a lot. And make sure you subscribe to my channel. I upload daily, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!